Okay, great. So, but Mr. Benedict, let me just get your full name and your portfolio first.
Sure. My name is Benedict Sefadzorkli. I'm a FIFA license agent based in the UK.
Um, Based in the UK. So, how long have you been doing this?
Roughly 2 years now. I was registered intermediary, and obviously, FIFA is now trying to add a bit more regulation to the process. So it's 1 year being officially licensed agent.
And in the course of the 1 year, how would you say things have gone out for you?
It's a tough market. There's a lot to learn, but things have gone well so far. I like to add value to myself, so I've done scouting badges to enable me identify talent and know what I'm looking out for. I do go out to watch games, and I work with partners who are already experienced, and we throw ideas, bounce ideas off each other. So it's been a great experience.
I like the fact that you've mentioned that you do go out to watch games. So, obviously, I want to think that you've seen a couple of games here in Ghana. First off, what are your thoughts on the talents in this country?
We know that Ghana abounds in talent. It's just the opportunity. It's not there for a lot of the boys, and they fall out along the wayside. But in terms of football in Ghana, we know, even the whole world knows, that Ghana is the Brazil of football. We have our own event, our own brand, and our own style of football that people love. And in terms of attitude of Ghanaian players, the self drive, the drive to achieve and get greater heights is it's there, it's common because, the culture pushes you to want to achieve more. And that's why we're here in Ghana.
Um, I like the fact that again that you've mentioned attitude-wise. One player who exudes that is Kudus. He started at the very young stage through the courts. He's managed to get into the Premier League. As a FIFA licensed agent, how excited to see him as a Ghanaian also do what he's done, going through the right process and get to play at the highest level.
Yeah, Starboy is a mentor to many of the players. They look up to him. And in actual fact, we're just coming from Nima, Kanda, the park over there. And the team that we are with, we're actually impressed to see the beginnings of Kudus. And so the advice to the younger boys is to keep up working hard, seize the opportunities that come to them, and also, have a backup plan. They need to take their education seriously.
Now let's talk about the big occasion why you guys are in Ghana. What can you tell us about the Ghana Cup and why are you here to add Ghana to whatever you are doing in terms of the scouting project?
Charity, they say, begins at home. So we as Ghanaians, we have a dream, and we have to start it from home. So we cannot start this vision without being in Ghana, where our roots come from. And we believe that also, to have a great story, we need to show where this team and this process is going. We want this to become an annual event, and so we'll be coming every now and again to be out there, build relationships with the local teams. But we want a structured process. We don't want these players going off the radar and then falling by the wayside. We need to have a development plan. So far, everybody is seeing that there is some pathway in business with football, but it needs to be regulated and things need to be done properly. So, yeah, we're expecting to see great talents, exceptional talents in this place. And we also want to show the world that talent abounds here in Ghana.
Break it down for us. What type of talent is this event looking out to discover? When you say talents, I mean, if the average Ghanaian is watching this, or if somebody is watching this and wants to take part, obviously the person will be asking this. What can you say to that?
When it comes to sports, especially football and high level sports, elite sports, talent has to be exceptional. There is no other level than exceptional talent. If to mention names, any outstanding player, it stands out if you're a football fan. We are looking at the levels of the Cole Palmers, the Jude Bellinghams, the Kuduses, the Stephen Appiahs of the world, the Michael Asians, and we know that they are here. So that is the level of talent we're looking for.
At the end of this 2-day event, what would you call success from where you sit?
Sorry, say that again.
At the end of this 2-day event, whatever you've done here, what would you call success at the end of everything?
So we are doing the eye test for the talents. We are hoping that we'll find exceptional talents, but we are also combining this with a training process. We'll run some coaching sessions with the boys. We'll go through a fitness program, and we're using data analytics to also observe that we are backing this up with data. You know, football data is a big thing these days. So we've got our team, we've got a data analytics person. We're using cameras to kind of track, and we're using sensors and stuff like that to pick up, you know, what we think, players that we think are ready for the market. Obviously, the transfer window is a bit far away from now, but we need to have a process in place where we can track these boys between now and when we think they are ready, and that is the plan moving forward.
Great stuff. I believe this will be extended to other African countries, and that's I mean, if you're looking to extend it, how key will it be to growing this?
For sure. This tournament is actually gone beyond our expectations. We are actually expecting a few crop of individual players coming from Burkina Faso and Togo. So talking about other African countries, yes, the plan is to expand it and be able to invite teams and players from other countries, Nigeria, Gambia, Senegal, Burkina Faso, to our neighboring countries. So yeah, some individuals have reached out to us, in fact, and we've just told them that, you know, everything is already in place, but they should bring some individual players. We'll pull them into a team and then see what they also have. But yeah, sure, the plan is to expand it further.
Let's go off a bit, but still stay with youth football. Ghana used to be a very dominant force in major competitions. The under 17, I mean the under 20 went on to win the World Cup 2009 under the DRU. Ever since we've fallen off. I'm asking you this because 1 year Ghanaian, and yeah, licensed FIFA agent also. What are your thoughts on what you're saying now, and if you want to compare it to the past where we used to be a very good football nation?
Yeah, I won't show my age by saying this, but I know Ghana has a good history from 1991, winning the under 17 World Cup, 93, 92 Olympics, and we've come a long way. And it's a bit disappointing that at this stage we are not even able to qualify for the Nations Cup. And the worst case is even looking at the groupings that or the clubs that we play against. There are no minnows in football, and we've known this for a long time. But we really need to put our money where our mouth is. If we believe that football is a business, I believe in a good reputation, a good process, and a good plan. Everything starts with a good plan. Every nation now is seeing it, and they've put in a development plan. I've been to the Middle East, and I've seen that they have a target to be in the 2030 World Cup. We tend to wait till the events meet us up, and then we just gather players and we show up, and it doesn't work like that. If you want to be good, you want to be at the top, we need to have a plan. We should be preparing for the World Cup. The next 8 years World Cup should start now. The under 20 teams, the development clubs, the youth teams that we have should be the future. But if we just want to sit down here and see a player somewhere in Latvia who's playing in a conference league somewhere, and then we just send him a call up to play for the national team, it doesn't work like that. Football doesn't work like that. We cannot cheat the process.
Your final words on the Ghana Cup, right? The Ghana Cup coming up. Your final words on that tournament, and then.
Yeah, so the Ghana Cup, we're expecting good things. Players should come out of their bubbles. If they want to live the dream, they should come prepared and show us quality football.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Just mention your name and your profile.
I'm Benedict Sefadzorkli, and I'm a FIFA licensed based in the UK.